Does the trailer poster represent the forms and conventions of a typical horror genre movie campaign? I've just viewed the trailer now, and it's got everything that a trailer for a horror film has. Basically, it's got tense moments, it's got very good editing techniques, sound especially, that's very unique. There's very good narration as well, it gives you a clear idea of what's happening. There's certain parts where you hear a voice, you don't actually see a character, so it makes you wonder who he is and why he's in there, etc. You only see one character, which is the main character, and she's got the problem on the film, and you see her several times through it. As for the poster, I'll just get it up now. Indifference, the red glass shatter and the blood staining on it is, again, that's a really good convention for horror, as it's very jagged, all the shapes, and red signifies danger. So also with the retina of the eye, you can clearly see the danger in there. It looks very intimidating, so that's a good convention. Scariest film since Sinister. These are the reviews, Animus magazines. They use the same font as Indifference, I think. Again, it's all distorted shapes. They give off this weird, like, creepy feeling to it. So, poster does really well with that question. Are they eye-catching enough and enticing enough for an audience? I'd say the poster definitely is. Like I said, it's there's not much colour. There's only reds and there's like dim greys, and you can clearly see images there. But they're really, like, they stand out for what they are exactly. Especially the main image, so that does attract your attention. Does it create an atmosphere for the audience, leading to feel tense or scared when to see it? The trailer definitely did that for me, especially in certain points where you can hear the voice cutting out, especially, because you want to know why that's happening, and then it cuts to the scenes where she's running through the house. If I just get it up myself. This scene here.
What elements might perhaps tell you that the what genre they are in?
Yeah.
I have to say
that for me was the most tense scene in the film, which is really good, as that's what you need in a horror trailer, otherwise it's not got its purpose. I did get into a false sense of security at some point, and then it went down as it progressed on. So that's really good. Is it suitable for the target audience?
Especially because, like,
trailer definitely is, again.
Sort of isolates what's going on in one particular area.
There aren't that many scenes which are unbelievably scary, but there's scenes where
it adds like an eclipse around
I suppose you feel insecure, but it's not to the point where it could be ridiculously creepy. But it's definitely really good, top-notch trailer for their target audience. So for me, it does well for its target audience, especially the poster as well. Does it look professional? Definitely for the magazine and the poster. The use of fonts, the layout, the colouring used, the main image, the editing, all work together really well. It's got a professional look to it, and it's going to work well towards their audience. They both follow the same colour scheme and layout if you look at the poster and the magazine cover, because it's trying to keep it the theme around the film, so it makes the audience, wonder what's going on, basically. Can you remember the title of the film? I do, especially from the poster after seeing the title, because it's Indifference, it's on black shadow, it's white, it stands out bold, so it definitely attracts me. The first thing I look at is the actual title. Even though there's a big red retina eye, it still attracts me first. Every day I look at it. So,
ambiguous.
Is it fit for purpose? Definitely. The trailer is there to advertise a trailer, obviously, for a horror film that involves the antagonist, whether it's a spirit or it's a person. You know something's going to happen in there. It doesn't reveal too much, it doesn't reveal the ending, so it's doing its purpose of showing you what could happen, but it's not giving away the actual storyline. The poster, that's a good difference. It's obviously about someone being watched, as you can hear from in the film, so there's an eye there, it makes you think back to that, so that's really good.
as a
magazine.
horror, because
Again, it just follows the same principle as the poster. The colours, the
I think that's
the main image, that's the protagonist of the film. She's looking curious. She looks like she's nervous about something.
Which element of my product would attract
that's very
the target audience to the
Is it
film
intelligible?
magazine?
Can you understand the story but without giving too much away?
I don't know the target audience.
The
as such.
story,
I think that it's
well, the narrative gives off a vague idea of what's happening. I mean,
I guess 20.
when she says something's watching me,
25.
that's when you know that something else is involved in terms of a person or a spirit
I
in
think what
the film.
direct them to it is
I'll just skip
the fact
it.
that
It doesn't actually tell me directly what's happening. All I know is that the person in the film is being watched. She says she had something missing in her life, and I was confused about that, but it still makes me feel a bit like insecure when watching it.
I think that it works very well.
I think it's very easily understandable. Like I said, it just doesn't give that much away, which is good, I suppose. What improvements could be made? Personally, for the trailer, I think some scenes there is too much over-editing, if you know what I mean. There's too much distortion on some screens.
Magazine could be the
like, where you can't actually see what's happening, it's just basically static red. I feel that was a bit much, but it's still as good as the trailer. It's really good. I would watch the film if it came out. So there's not many improvements, just about the editing of the trailer, I think. Less editing. In terms of the poster, I would probably add a few more colours into it. Not too many happy colours, obviously. You want to keep the atmosphere of it very dim. It's not really that bad. The poster, probably some more content in the lower areas where there's the black out of the body. I'd feel there's probably a little less information than there could be, but overall it is a really good magazine. It's a very professional product, as is the poster and the trailer, so it's good. In what ways do your media products use develop the challenge forms of conventions of real media products?
I don't know how it came about, because it doesn't give that away.
Again, going back to the start, it's the sound, it's the colour, it's the layout, it's the way the posters and magazines are like designed. They've obviously got to focus around the element and the plot line of the film. And the trailer, again, that's the use of sound, the shots, the editing, the
as I said, I do think they're horror and have a
they all work together to make this horror genre, so they do it really well.